Testing. Good morning and hello, I'm Professor Code. This is the Forex Supermodel Racing Review for Tuesday the 12th of July 2022. Look at yesterday's results then for Monday the 11th. We're at Foss on the flat at 215. We had a go at this number 6 Lady Madonna. We actually initially went on a 0.125 of a unit, an eighth of a unit, and then as it drifted out we added another 0.125, so we went to a quarter of a unit on that, and it unfortunately came third at 11 to 8, which was one of our worst bets really for quite some time. So what went on really? Well, you had this FTO, which was time step, which won at 7 to 1, and you had this number 3 conflict, which came second at 4 to 5. We decided conflict didn't have the pace, and we decided that time step wasn't going to be pacey enough on breeding. But if you look at our video yesterday, basically we said the only problem with taking a short price on Lady Madonna was the unknown with time step, and of course Sod's Law time step comes in as an FTO. So the analysis was basically the betting didn't reflect the analysis. And when you do that, you're unlikely to get away with it. And so we had a quarter unit loss. The loss isn't so great. It's more the issue of the execution. So the accounts plus 60.96 units in profit overall. In forex terms, basically we did was we basically got stopped out on a naked trade. Unnecessarily so, and then instead of being grateful that we'd managed the risk, we just felt gutted that we hadn't really used our loaves, and the sensible way to play that race was to use Lady Madonna as the break-even hedge, and basically throw a few quid at this time step, and we could have got 10 to 1 early in the morning, so that even makes it worse. But anyway, mistakes happen, we're not perfect and we're learning all the time. So anyway, we'll stop that there and write up today's racing. Right, testing. Right, we're back with written up today's racing then. So for Tuesday the 12th of July, no filter 1, which is our structure filter. We've got no ratio filter, but we do have an alternate. It's Southwell or Southwell on National Hunt 740 this evening, so we're going jumping, hurdling to be precise. I think it's a novice hurdle qualifier, class 4, 4-year-old plus 1 mile 7 at 182 yards, good. Right, it carves up as following as far as we're concerned. There's 4 really to do some analysis on. The likely favourite is this number 1 Batheva. And what do we know about Batheva? Basically it's an 8-year-old, which isn't a particularly good sign, and also it's a chaser coming back to hurdling, and if you look at its hurdling form, you have to go way back. You have to go back to, where are we? Let's have a look. 28th of August 19. So about 3 years ago, Worcester Maiden Hurdle 2 mile good. Not that clever, and the horse is obviously being used. This is being used as a sharpener for some reason. So anyway, we don't like Batheva, which is handy because it's the favourite, and we can get rid of that. So the other one is this number 4 Confusion. We don't think that's going to be good enough, so we can get rid of that one, and that leaves us with number 5 and number 6. So Trolley Boy, which is an interesting one, 9 to 4. What do we know about Trolley Boy? It's been racing National Hunt Flat. It's been in 3 decent National Hunt Flat races, and at Cheltenham and around there. So it was second to Poetic Music, which has won like Cheltenham listed hurdles and some decent races. So you'd have to like the chances of Trolley Boy, and we're using that as a sort of semi low profit break even hedge into this other one. So we've got 0.125 a unit on Trolley Boy. It's been off for 200 and odd days, so there's a slight issue there. It's a National Hunt Flat horse. and this is its first go over hurdles as far as we're aware. So there's a couple of issues there, but it's definitely the class one of the class horses in the race. So we'll use that as a hedge. And the one we really like is this Lusaka, which we managed to get 0.125 of it, so 0.3125 of unit on at an average of 7 to 2. So we're having a go at that one. What do we know about Lusaka? Maiden hurdle at Perth on the 18th of the 6th. Decent race. It was won by Copperwell, and that's a decent hurdler. So this looks like a very likely candidate, this Lusaka. It's got an entry going forward as well, as has Trolley Boy. So those are the two to concentrate on, in our opinion, and we're skewing the stakes towards Lusaka, which is handy as the odds are greater as well. And we're using Trolley Boy as a break-even small profit hedge. So we'll see how we go with that. And we'll review that tomorrow. So sorry about yesterday, just put that down to too much sun. So anyway, see you tomorrow and we'll review this, and thanks for watching.